Hey there! I'm in the process of building a special character based on some artwork that I found, and I want to try a new way of allowing you to follow the process. So this is probably going to be a series of videos instead of one big one, with some thoughts in between, and with every step I'll just explain what I did and what the results are. So the first thing I did is I started looking for a cool artwork that I wanted to make, and I came up with this one. Which is this great old Blood Angel character. I found it in the 3rd edition rulebook of Warhammer 40k, which has a lot of great artwork, so there's lots of cool inspiration there. So I picked out this one, and what I wanted to do is just recreate that in a miniature form. So the first thing I actually did is look for a base model to start on, and in my previous video I explained why the Grey Hunters kit from the Space Wolves is a very nice kit to start with. It has a lot of great parts and poses to use as base for Space Marine characters, intercessors. So I picked the one with the pose closest to what I saw in the artwork and started from there. So this video will mainly focus on the bit selection and the posing of the model that I picked. During the video I'll come back to you a couple of times to explain what I did or what I'm doing as you see it happening. So enjoy, and talk to you in a bit. The only thing that I need to do is repose the leg just a little bit, because in the miniature it's leaning forward a bit more than standing up straight. So I cut the leg in half, and I removed part of the hips. What I also did is remove the part over here to make room for those tubes that he has, and I sanded down the collar as well, because that's way lower in the artwork. I'm not sure whether it's going to stay this way. It might also just sand it down completely and sculpt a new one, which is more flat, because in the artwork it's a really more flat collar than it is right now. other thing that I also already did is look for a head that would fit well with the artwork. I think this one's quite close. I think that the chin is a bit too big still, so that needs some work, and maybe the nose needs a little bit of cutting down too. But we'll see how that goes, and then I'll need to sculpt on some hair. But for the rest, I'm quite happy with how close the look on his face comes to the artwork, so that's nice. One problem I'm going to probably run into is the plates on his lower legs, because these don't have the knees, as you can see. These are the flat plates. I could have picked another model from the Grey Hunters, but this pose was just close enough for working on it, so that's why I picked this one. So I'll probably have to saw away a bit here and sculpt my own knees on there, and that's going to be fine. And this, with the repositioning of this foot, the top plate over here is not fitting anymore, so I'll probably have to cut that away. And that's going to be next steps probably. Then I'm going to have to figure out some arms. So I'll start rummaging in the bits box, looking for some arms that match the pose. And for the rest, I think we're on our way. So this was the shorter version of the video. If you want a longer version with way more details and no ads, then you can find it on my Patreon. That's it for now. See you next time. Goodbye.